So yesterday we saw a repeat of the situation. Well, we almost saw a repeat of the situation in which Caitlyn Clark tried to dodge reporters. So we all remember yesterday, obviously, that the reporters. It was a situation in general where the reporters were, for lack of a better word, like trying to get in touch with Caitlyn Clark, and Caitlyn dragged her face along the wall so that the reporters weren't going to be able to talk to her. Dragged her face along the wall, which was kind of mad. However, look at what happened yesterday. Look at what happened. So, starting it off, Ray Burrell's walking. You see this guy here? Keep an eye on him. So, Ray Burrell's going through. He's trying to talk to Kelsey's pointing for Paige Bueckers where to go. And Kelsey Plum sneaks through. And then watch what happens. Watch what happens after this. So, he's trying to talk to Angel Reese. Angel's having none of it. And look what happens with Caitlyn. So, Angel walks by him. Immediately, no, let's stand in front of Caitlyn. Let's block off Caitlyn's path to getting to the locker room. And let's completely block off her path. Like, Angel wasn't going to take the interview, completely blocked off Caitlyn's path. And almost forced Caitlyn into the interview. Which is mad. Why don't they want to talk to press? Weren't they sad when press didn't care for them as much? Like, no, I mean this when I say this. Nobody wants to talk to hide her hand beside her face. Reporter tries to grab her. No, the reporter, they circle Caitlyn to make sure she ran away. Yeah. Like, Caitlyn did an interview. They literally they made sure Caitlyn could not run away this time. And I'm like, that's basically it. They're like, well, we can't get any talk for Caitlyn Clark because she's not going to win player of the game. Tried to sneak past, had to cut her off and lead her to the media. Imagine trying to jump scare Caitlyn. This video is one I'm looking forward to every game now. Made sure they got her this time, no escape. Like, if we're being real here, like, Caitlyn Clark doesn't do media for the Fever anymore. Like last year, even when she came back from injury, they were kind of keeping her off the media as much as possible. If you guys think that's completely justified, subscribe. We are trying to hit 57,500 subscribers by the end of the day. Have we gained a subscriber today? We gained 3 subscribers. We gained 3. It's mad. We've lost subscribers. We're getting like 70, 80 a day when Caitlyn plays, and we lose a subscriber. We're losing subscribers if she doesn't. But it's just a mad scenario all around, because like, you would be thinking that you would be thinking in general that the players would kind of know whether or not to do media after the game and not be, for lack of a better word, forced into it. You would think they would know, but it's clear they don't. It's clear they got no idea what's going on. They have no idea what the story is with the media. They have no idea what they're supposed to be doing. They have no idea where they're supposed to be, and they're trying to dodge it. Obviously, look, Paige Bueckers got roped, so immediately they're like, Kiki and Ray Burrell, nah, we don't really care. And then Paige, the guy immediately waits for Paige and just points straight to the reporter for whatever talento is. Kelsey Plum runs away. And Caitlyn Clark, by the way, she's trying to get to the wall. They cut her off. Like, that's the best defense anyone has played against Caitlyn Clark in this competition. That is the best defense. He completely cut her off. He used a wall like it was the sideline to make sure she can't go around the sideline. Like, that is the best defense that anyone has played against Caitlyn Clark all tournament. Completely cutting her off and forcing her to do media. That is literally the best defense that anyone has played on Caitlyn so far. And Angel was at least able to say no. And Caitlyn is just there like, oh God, why do I have to do this? Because at the end of the day, she's going to be asked the same questions over and over again. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was asked about how her injury and she was asked questions about the first game back. she's like being asked questions like, oh, how does it feel being back from injury? She's played 4 games. She's played 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 games. She has played 4 games. She's obviously thinks she's okay. Like, if she didn't think she was okay, she would have sat out. But, like, yeah, I mean, I guess it does come with the territory. It does come with the territory, I guess. You know, having to do media, and at least this isn't the Indiana Fever 2024 situation. At least it's not the 2024 Indiana Fever situation where she basically is like being forced to speak about anything. Like, before the game, she's being interviewed and Dejanay Carrington tweets something, and then she's randomly just being asked about what about all these random Twitter people online that are using your name? She's like, what the fuck's going on? And it has scored 7 points. Like, she had to do an entire pre-game show where all they did was ask her about random people online using her name for all these things. She genuinely looked shook in the game, while Dejanay is sitting there at the game, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? If Dejanay cared, if Dejanay cared one bit about Nalissa at that time, she would have waited till the end of the game. Say what you want, but wait until the end of the game. Don't fuck up your partner's team's chances of winning a game in a sport where, by the way, had Nalissa been a little bit better in Indiana, she'd be making a hell of a lot more money right now. Thank God she got the fucking Vegas. Because if she was in Dallas, she might have been out of the league. Like, it was bad enough that without she playing Dallas, she was this close to being out of the league. That being said, like, it is what it is. It's one of the weird things, weird WNBA exclusive problems. But yeah, anyway, that is pretty much it. What do you guys think? Obviously, look, Caitlyn Clark, you kind of have to do media. It's not an option. It's not optional to do media. It's compulsory. But at the same time, even though it is compulsory, you kind of, every player rightfully probably doesn't want to do it. So yeah, anyway, that is pretty much it, lads. That's pretty much it. Do you guys think that this is all these players need to be more grateful? At the end of the day, they're not getting paid a cent to play for Team USA. Just also saying that they're not getting paid to play for Team USA. Maybe they are. I think USA actually pays their players. I know they do in soccer. They're like one of the few countries that pays their players to play for their country. Most countries don't at all. You just play for national pride, and that's probably part of the reason why. Well, if they do pay the players, maybe that's a reason why USA national teams kind of play below their expectations in most sports. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. I'll see you guys.